Who is number one with your kids, Santa or Jesus? That's not the easiest nor the most comfortable question to answer, is it? I don't have even one credible statistic to back up my expectation that when asked this question, most children under 6 will answer Santa. Just to clarify, I'm not presenting this assumption to argue for or against how you celebrate Christmas and Easter and what role Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny play in relation to Christ's birthday and his resurrection. I want to discuss just one thing, and that is telling your children about the existence of Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny for 6 to 8 years or more. Regardless of how we look at or justify our actions, the reality is that they are lies. For some children, those lies separate them not only from Santa and the Easter Bunny, they also draw them away from Jesus, and that's my concern. How do we keep our children from grouping Jesus with those other holiday heroes? I believe it can be done not only maintaining our personal integrity, but at the same time improving their IQs through knowledge. Here are my thoughts. I think the first thing we can do is tell children the story of St. Nicholas. Yes, St. Nicholas was a real-life person living over 1700 years ago. Born to very wealthy and devout Christian parents, Nicholas lost both his parents to illness when he was young. Joining the ministry of his time, Nicholas was noted for giving to the poor and helping the sick, using the money he had received from his parents. Nicholas didn't want people to know when he gave money, presents, or blessings to them. He wanted to be anonymous. He would throw a small bag of money into someone's shoe or sock to be discovered after he had gone from their house. Today in America, we hang socks to receive fruits, candy, and other small gifts. Nicholas's reputation as a Christ follower and devout Christian helped him become a bishop in his church. Some years after his death, he received the honor of sainthood. From Nicholas and the stories surrounding him came the character we call Santa Claus today. And although over time the presents and the holiday have grown bigger, the idea is that Santa Claus, through St. Nicholas, is meant to be a representative of Jesus Christ. With your children learning the story of St. Nicholas and his relationship with Jesus, it is easy enough to teach them that Santa Claus is in the spirit of Christmas, and because of that, he will represent Jesus in your house. First of all, you're telling them something that is true, and as truth, they will hopefully begin to see Christmas in a different light, particularly if you make some subtle changes to Christmas Day. It also gives a parent the opportunity to stress how Christ gives gifts all year long, gifts that are called blessings. Over the past years, I've made a conscious attempt to develop my faith and trust in Jesus Christ by not only studying his word, but by learning his promises. These promises, some 7,000 of them, became even more important to me when I read in 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 20, that if we pray one of God's promises and believe in the promise, God will always answer yes. The more I thought about that, the more convinced I became that if we teach our children God's promises and teach them to pray those promises, they will begin to see positive answers to prayer. What a trust and faith builder for them. Because of the importance of the St. Nicholas story to our children, I have prepared a free video for you and your children that tells the story of St. Nicholas and his relationship to Santa Claus. If you would like your free video, simply click below and I will send it to you immediately. As a mother of 3 and grandmother of soon-to-be 7, I know how challenging raising children can be and hope that in some small way this article has helped you. So until we meet again, this is Marlene Sparrow with Great Stories for Kids.